Hello folks, well here I am back with another beer tasting. I know, you're wondering what the hell? Especially if you just watched my last video, which was my last beer tasting. I made it quite clear that there would be a lot fewer of these. But believe me when I say I'm just as surprised as you to be doing another beer tasting so quickly. Long story short, I was emailing with my wife. I told her about the beer tasting that I had just finished, and she said, well, hey, why don't you go ahead and do a beer tasting with my beer. See, I had bought her this Phillips Longboat chocolate porter, 5.2% alcohol, as it clearly says on the label here. That's Phillips Longboat chocolate porter. I bought that for her. She likes these chocolate porters. I picked it up at the same time when I picked up the Rogue Santa Reserve beer. And she said, well, go ahead, do a beer tasting on that. Just, just have enough to do a tasting. So basically I'm going to use this little Riccadonna glass right here. It's just a very small glass, as you can see. And she said, just go ahead, do a beer tasting, tap the rest, and I'll have it when I get home. And I said, okay, sure. Who am I to argue? I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to do another beer tasting. So this beer tasting brought to you by my lovely wife, Melissa. And it's sampling her Phillips Longboat chocolate flavored porter. This is brewed and bottled by Phillips Brewing Company from Victoria, BC. So let's see, does it say? What's funny, the ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, yeast, not Pac-Man yeast, just yeast, cocoa powder, and chocolate flavor. May contain milk ingredients. May contain. They're not sure, apparently, but whatever that means. So, big and rich, this is the description. Big and rich, this London-style porter is charged with a distinct chocolatey finish. Cheers, Matt Phillips, brewmaster. Very cool. So, we're going to try this little sample of this 650 milliliter bottle I bought for my wife's enjoyment, but well, she said to go ahead and make a beer tasting for you guys, so I'm going to do just that. Just enough to sample in this little Riccadonna glass right here. As you can see, it's very dark. Not surprisingly, it is a chocolate porter, so of course it's going to be very, very dark brown, almost a nutty, not nutty, but nutty brown flavor. And as you can see, very dark color to it. Dark brown. And once again, my senses, okay, I can actually smell the chocolate in that. Even with my sinus troubles, I can distinctly smell chocolate flavor. So that's good. That's a good start. Now, chocolate porter is not for everybody. Some people just don't like any type of sweet or chocolatey flavor in their drinks. I say, if you haven't tried one, try it. My wife loves it, as I said, and I know a lot of people tend to like the chocolate porters, even some people who don't traditionally like beers in general. So I'll leave that to your discretion. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely taste. It's like it tastes like a dark chocolate. No surprise there. Very, very distinctive flavor, but the chocolate flavor definitely comes through. Otherwise, it's pretty smooth. It's smooth, but it is very strong. So. But my wife in general doesn't like strong or beers with a bitter aftertaste or anything like that, but she does like this. So I can see why. Very good. Chocolatey. Beer and chocolate in one. How can you go wrong? You can't. Phillips Longboat Chocolate Porter. Brought to you by my wife Melissa. Enjoy. Check it out if you ever have a chance. And that's it. That's surprise bonus beer tasting. It's good. Okay, thanks guys.